and in this video, we're going to tackle about the types of assessments and its examples. But first, what is an assessment? Assessments is a process of evaluating or measuring an individual's achievement, which is typically done with assessment tools such as quizzes, assignments, or examination. There are two different types of assessment: the traditional assessment and the alternative assessment. So what are these two assessments? When we say traditional assessment, this means paper and pencil test, which includes fill in the blanks, true or false, short essay, multiple choice, and so on. Next is the alternative assessment. Alternative assessment. This is a method of evaluation that measures the student's level of proficiency in that certain or a subject. The goal of this alternative assessment is to allow the students to perform or demonstrate their given tasks in their own unique or different ways. There are three assessments under the alternative assessment. So what are those? Those are authentic assessment, project-based assessment, and portfolio assessment. In authentic assessment, these are the hands-on experiment or activities that students do. They also do the research papers, and from it, they can create their output. These are to experience them and develop their real-world skills that they may apply in their life. Project-based assessment. This means it is a real-world projects that students must do. They are given a task that they should perform or do it individually or in grouping. This project-based assessment, it gives opportunity to every students to construct their own knowledge and create realistic projects. Portfolio assessment. It is also known as embedded assessment. This portfolio assessment is a collection of student works that are associated with their standards you are or the students required to learn. This collection of the students' work is gathered over a long period of time, which takes the students to comply everything, and the teacher also takes time in evaluating the students' portfolio. And here are the examples of those assessments. That is an example of traditional assessment. Next example is the alternative assessments. That is an example of authentic assessment because it has researching. That is an example of project-based assessment because it is a hands-on project task. The last one is the portfolio assessment because it is the collection of student works which are compiled together. What is the difference between traditional assessment and alternative assessment? Traditional assessment in which it requires the learners to display their knowledge in an advanced and established way. Meanwhile, the alternative assessments, on the other hand, it is HOTS, which means higher order thinking skills, that students have to demonstrate on what they have learned, in which they are going to make projects, portfolios. Traditional assessment, it is a simple approach that usually uses pen and paper tests, and it has a similar pattern of questions such as multiple choice, true or false, or matching types. On the alternative assessment, it requires more practical and experimental approach of evaluation. It requires the students to be more involved in several tasks that utilize their analytical, reasoning, and logical thinking capabilities, in which includes project works, research, and experimentation, and it is usually hands-on works or task. And that is the traditional assessment and alternative assessment, its examples and comparison. Thank you for watching.